From the last tutorial, when you click on submit after entering your email, it sends you an email to your mailbox, right? And once you click on the link on the email, it should display a form that says enter your new password. So this is what we want to implement now. So displaying the change password form by clicking the link. We need to create the password reset data. We did this in the previous class. So the step 2 says create the password reset controller. We also did it in the previous class. So we are going to continue at step 5. Set up the change password route for GET. This route will be hit when the user clicks on the link in the email. The token is received, and if it is not empty, we create a reset password data, set the token and send it to the user via the change password template, which is a HTML form. Okay, so this is the password change controller method. What happens here is we are going to check if the token is not valid. If the token is invalid, then we are going to provide an invalid token message. If it's valid, we are going to create a password reset data form, set the token, and set the data into the model and send this to the user via a change password form. So this is the controller method. I'm going to copy this and paste it. So this is the controller method. I think it should be quite clear. I think we just spend 1 or 2 minutes to go through it. String details. It comes from apache.command.lang3. Now we have another small helper function that takes the model and the data and then adds the model to the data to the model to be sent to the UI. So I'm going to create this method. It's going to be private void say password reset form, and it's going to take model and reset password data, and we are going to simply say model dot add attributes. The attribute is going to be named forgot password. This is actually the form we are sending it to the UI. This data, which contains the token and the user email, so that the user can now complete the remaining 2 fields, which is password and receive password and repeat password. And I'm going to give data. Where are we? This is where we are. Now update the app security config to allow. Already we did this. This is where we are. This is to allow the password change route. So let's go to here and allow the password change routes. So password change route, right? And we allowed it, and then this is time to test. So when we click on the link on the email, it should give us the form, reset password form. But I think we have a problem because the reset password form, the password change form, that form that contains 2 fields, enter your new password and repeat your new password, we don't already have it here. So we are going to actually create this template. We are going to create this template in the securities directory. So I'm going to say file, new HTML. The name is going to be change password, right? Change passwords.html. So change Okay, so the change password.html template should be available here. And it's not. Yeah, you can see. So I'm going to simply copy everything from it and paste it here. Okay, so we have allowed the password change route, right? Password change route, which is this one. I think we have an error somewhere. Let's see. Okay, that's nothing. So now comes for us to do step 3. We are going to click on the link on the email to see if it redirects us to the form for change password. Again, we are going to restart the app. Restart. So let's go back to follow the procedure again to try to log in, receive an email, click on the link on the email, and we want to see the form displayed. Forgot password, submit, and an email is sent. So it should be this one. Click on the link on the email and it says nothing. So let's go ahead to troubleshoot this problem. See. HTTP request method get not supported. Let's see, password control. Oh, so we are having a problem, right? So the email is saying password request, right? So is routing to password request instead of to password change, right? So the problem is that the email template, we are sending the wrong URL. It should route to password change. So let's go back to where we built the URL. We built the URL in the default account service where we handle the password change request and where we built the verification URL. Yes. Yes. And the email context was used to build the verification URL. So let's go and take a look at the email context. So let's look at the email context. You see, this is going to be change password. It will be change password. Actually, password change. That is the route, which is actually this route. Let's go. Password change. So even if I go back and change this to password change, I think it will work. So let's see. Change. So this is what we expect. But let's just go through the workflow so that the email contains the right URL. So I'm going to just restart this application and just getting ready that after now we are going to handle actually updating the password. So I think application starts running, and let's go to login page one more time. And we are going to click on forgot password, email, submit, and we are going to receive an email, and then we are going to click on validate, and it takes us to exactly where we want to be, to this place. We have completed test 3, right? We've completed test 3, which is actually this test. Next, we want to now allow the user to fill his password, the new password, and then submit and get his password updated. So if I enter a password and reset, nothing happens. So because we didn't write the post method for this form yet. Let's do that next. And I would like to recommend you subscribe. Also leave me a comment if you have any problem whatsoever. And remember that I'm back to YouTube and I'm always going to be there to help you. So let's move on to the next, to the last part now.